Wait until white people find out that the person that they pray to and call their savior and think that he's coming back. Wait until they find out that he was actually a person. Just remember, anytime you see the elites or whatever you want to call them trying to make us hate a specific person or thing, it's really just because that's the most powerful thing. They do everything in their power to make us hate black people. That's because these people are so powerful. These people have been here forever. White people did not pop up until about 5,000 years ago. Now, there's gonna be quite a few of white people that are gonna be mad at this because y'all think everything is about you, but I'm here to tell you that it's not. And it never was. Think about it. I don't know where the fuck white people came from, to be honest, but we are not meant to be in the sun. Like how, black people are from Earth. They have been here a long ass time, bro. The sun loves them. The sun hates white people, okay? I'm just being honest. Part of that has to do with wearing sunscreen and sunglasses, but that's for a whole nother video. All of those ancient people from ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt, those were, ever notice how the nose are always chopped off on those ancient structures? That's because they don't want us to know the truth. I'm not gonna say too much about this photo because I don't want my video to get taken down again. But I mean, y'all see what's going on. A lot of things you've just been lied to, y'all. Pretty much everything is the opposite of what you think it is. There's a reason they want to divide black people. It's because black people are the most connected. They are very, very, very talented at singing, dancing, athletics, you name it. So many things are designed to limit them. I think that black women are the most powerful people on the planet because the number two things that the elites, whatever you want to call them, that they hate the most is women and black people. So there you have it, black women. Those are the people that we need to be listening to. Those are the leaders of the new earth. And I'm not saying other women aren't powerful, but there's just something about an enlightened black woman who is embodying her gifts that is just so powerful, y'all.
The knowledge of the truth is spreading across the world. And guess what? The black folks, especially the younger ones, are finding out by themselves. They are living behind the rhetorics that they have been told. And they are saying that now we know the truth. And we know the problem is not the black people. The problem is the white folks. They are the problem. Most of the things that are happening are caused by them and they are not willing to accept. But we as younger generations, we know. And they are coming out and they are saying it boldly, declaring it boldly, and this is gonna make them very angry because the younger ones are not biased as the older ones, because the old ones know and they accept the rhetorics because they love it, they benefit from it. But the younger ones don't, Gen Zs, the way they think, they don't really care about what you feel. They say it true to your face, and whether you like it or not, they're gonna say it and they walk away. And that's exactly what is happening right now. I've got some couple of videos I've put together for you guys to watch about what the younger generations are saying, and they are finding out the truth. They said the black is not the problem. And let's go check it out. If you love this great content, do it to subscribe to my channel. And of course, turn on your notification button so you can get updates whenever I post videos like this. And let this video go viral. Share it so that people can know the truth that is spreading all over the universe. Thank you guys. Credits are given to all content of this video. I'll be right back. Don't go away.
White people attempting to rebrand white rage by co-opting the term black fatigue as though it's a phenomenon they actually experience but only recently found the language to talk about is both dystopianly weird and tragically on brand. The copying, the whitewashing, the centering themselves by playing victim. But what's ironically telling about it is that the concept of racial battle fatigue is not new. It's been around for decades, and the term black fatigue has been used by black people for quite a while. Mary Frances Winters wrote a book that came out in 2020 titled Black Fatigue, and it describes the mental, emotional, and physical exhaustion that black people experience because of systemic racism. Now, notice how black people didn't call that white fatigue, because the purpose is not to assign blame in order to justify bad behavior. It is called black fatigue because it is a harm that black people experience, and so their focus is on addressing and combating that harm. Whereas when white people talk about experiencing black fatigue, they are not talking about a harm that they experience because of black people or anybody else. They are literally telling on their own inability to live in society with black people. And that's not new either. That's a pathology that has existed for hundreds of years, but call it what it is, white rage.
Some of the most racist people that I've ever been around are the kindest to animals. They will sit there and dote on their dogs and just like really make sure they have the most pampered, amazing life possible, while at the same time defending police violence, using racist dog whistles, or even criticizing movements that promote social equality. You would think that compassion for humans and animals go hand in hand, but for many people it does not. Because ultimately they see their pets as an extension of themselves, whereas with other people who are members of minority groups, they see them as this distinct and separate entity. That's why you'll also see white people have a lot more sympathy for the white South African immigrants that came here. Their empathy only goes as far as themselves or their families, so that includes their dogs, that includes people with the same skin color as them. But the second they are asked to empathize beyond that, that's when it stops, because their hatred has consumed them, which has led to a historic pattern of white people treating their animals better than human beings. Even when they owned human beings and animals, the animals were treated much better.
So, now, it's another new week. All the facts came out. All the investigation in the guy who killed Charlie Kirk came out. Where's these crazy mega Republicans at? And they not saying nothing. They try to blame everything on the Democrats. Everything was on the Democrats, but forget about when the Congress, with the senators or with the Congresswoman and her husband got shot and killed in their home, and now they're all quiet. They ain't saying nothing. Donald Trump ain't saying nothing. So they find out that Charlie Kirk got murdered by one of his people, the people he taught racism, bigotry, hatred on. See, there's a saying where you live your life is the somehow gonna be the way you die. You don't praise a man on his death when he lived his life foul. Now, let me ask you a question. Some of y'all crazy racist ass white people, y'all had one to be a black person so bad. Y'all had one to be an immigrant so bad that you find out it was one of y'all own, and he was a Republican because his grandmother came out and said that everybody in their family is a Trump supporter. There's a Republican. Where y'all talking now? When you ever heard of black and brown people shoot up a church? No, it's crazy ass racist ass white people, and I'm putting white people and crazy ass white people in a different category so white people don't get offended. Okay, when you ever hear about black and brown people shoot up a church, no, it's crazy ass racist white people. A live event, a mall, a movie theater. It's just this going and killing spree or whatever. It's always be crazy ass, racist ass white people. And Charlie Kirk got killed on his own people. Y'all very own that you give power to, you preach to, and all that, you got killing your own. So let me tell you something. I'm talking to my black and brown people. Stop trying to fight against each other. Stop trying to put your hatred on black America. We need to unite because we see how these racist as white people is. You got killed for your very own people, and you got nobody to blame it on but yourselves.
So we know the guy who kissed Charlie Kirk in the neck was a extreme far-right wackadoodle groyper, they're calling them. Nick Fuentes fans who thought that Charlie Kirk wasn't extreme to the right enough. But what about the other shooter from the same day? There was a school shooting in Colorado, don't forget, almost the exact same time as Charlie Kirk, 20 minutes later. What's his story? Surely he can't possibly be another white boy, an alt-right young man who was radicalized and mean chat boards on the internet, could he? Because if that's the case, we must have a real problem with white men in this country. Oh, shit. Fuck. Yup. He is. Of course he is. So could someone please tell me why we're still chasing down brown men in the parking lot of Home Depot who are just trying to work? Why we're raiding the Hyundai plant? Why we're sending nannies and landscapers and dishwashers back to their home country in tears? Because they're such a threat to this country. But we're not going after white boys, these alt-right white boys who are going into the deepest, darkest pits of the internet, finding the most sickening, disgusting things to believe, to pollute their minds with, and then acting on it with the guns that they can easily get their fucking hands on. The problem is white men, gun culture, and the fucking internet. It's not gay people, drag queens, trans people, Muslim people, brown people, black people, women. None of the people that this administration loves to vilify is the problem. The call is coming from inside the house.
Oh my. See the truth, the way they are saying it. And guess what is coming? Most importantly from the younger ones. And they are saying it. And the way they will say it is so brutal. They don't care what the white folks feel. They don't massage your ego. They just say it. And lies may be going on for many years, but when the truth catch up with it, it doesn't take more than seconds and minutes to override and erase all the lies. And that is what is happening. The younger ones are saying, we know the truth. Come on, stop deceiving us. The black folks, they are stronger. They are more powerful. See them in athletes, see them in singing, see them in dancing. They are more skillful. They are better. They have talent. They have skills. Because they have friends that happen to be black person and they know how intelligent they are. She even said black women are more powerful. She said it's not as though other races are not powerful, are not intelligent, but she said there's something about the black women that they need to listen to. Amen. What a profound statement. There must have been something that she found. And she went further to say, I don't want to say more than I'm saying. Let me not say more than what I'm saying because I don't want this and that to happen to my account and all that. That means there's something this young lady has found out about the black folks that could make her to be speaking so confidently and boldly about what she has known. And this is the reality that their forefathers, they eat it and they're still hiding it. But guess what? Information is everywhere. People are getting to know the truth without prejudice. You can go anywhere. If you want the truth, you will get the truth. If you want lie, you get it because information is everywhere. It's in the cloud. When you just go online, just type anything, you get it. And if you go deeper again, you get the truth of the truth. If you know how to get it. And that is why it is my job to make sure that the truth is published on this platform so that everybody can get to know the truth and you can know for yourself. And you can decide, okay, this is the part I want to go, or that is the part I want to go. You choose truth or you choose lie. It's as simple as that. But don't say that you're not told. Don't say that you don't have access to information. Don't say that you don't know what is happening. And the knowledge of this truth is fast spreading across everywhere. People are beginning to know that it's not the black that is the problem. It is the policy that they put in place that is against the black folks that make them not to be productive. They make them to be perpetually down so that they can have access to one of the things that they are having access to. Great things, policies are made against them so that they can benefit. You can imagine that. I showed a video yesterday about a couple, about a young lady, Gen Z, who said that forefather had access to loan to go into good school. He got a good job because he's palm cover person, and before you knew it, he was able to buy a house that the other people can't even buy. They won't sell to them. She was going on and on as to how whiteness gives them privilege, gives them access than other people. And this is the fact, this is the truth. And she said right now they're out of debt. They've been able to pay all their debt. They've paid everything and they are free. You see, he said, if she were to be a black person, first and foremost, no access to school. Their forefathers would not be, he couldn't have gotten access to school. He wouldn't have gotten access to school. Then two, Getting a good job, it took me process because that at that time, some jobs were not, collar jobs were not given to blacks. And she said, thirdly, that the house that they bought would have been sold to them because, so she now said, that is what it means to say there's white privilege. And this is, they said, this thing is existing, is true, that they can't hide from it. A lot of people are hiding from it. But these Gen Zs, white, beautiful Gen Zs, are coming to say, this is the reality on ground and this is the narrative. But we are coming to speak against it because we know it is existing and we can't shy away from it. Black is not a problem. That is what they are saying. Guys, let me know what your view, your take, and your perception is concerning this story, because it is time for us to discuss it and say the way it is. Thank you guys for watching, for staying tuned. If today is your first time, do it to subscribe, like, and share this information. Let it go viral. Let people know the truth, and the truth sets free. And of course, stay in peace, stay in love, avoid trouble, because you are very important to the whole wide world. Thank you. It's like come your way again. Bye bye.